Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another one-off. As always, I am D, and for today I decided what I'm going to do for the one-offs is to show you some highlights from some of the Dota 2 matches I've cast for the past couple of months. This seems a little strange, but it sounded like a fun idea, so I decided to go ahead and try this. Please feel free to sit back, relax, and enjoy some of the insanity that is Dota 2. Don't go anywhere. Uh-oh. Q could be in some serious trouble here if he's not careful. Disrupted by the shot at even to try and save him, but unfortunately Weaver comes in, gonna get that kill. Oh, but it's not the first blood. First blood actually goes to our Juggernaut player, killing the Lich. And now he turns and he's gonna... This is not something Weaver can win right now. He cannot man-fight a Juggernaut. Oops, we got action up top. Came up just in time for Lich to die. Juggernaut might go down here if... Oh no, Weaver might get the kill. No, he does not, but Juggernaut gets a double kill, but Weaver does end the killing spree. Can he get Imaki? Can Gary get Imaki? No, he cannot. Voodoo Restoration coming out. Q's going after him, stuns up Gary, boulders into him, and just starts smacking him with that staff. Actually does get the kill, so it's technically a 3-for-1 on the top lane, although Q's in trouble here. First one comes in, is going to bleed him out. Oh, Queen bleed. Oh, whiffs on the Sonic Wave, trying to get the bear. Uh-oh. First one walks right into Mint and Bender, and Colossus is coming in on the end. Coconut flying out. Bounces a couple times, but it's not going to do enough damage to really threaten anybody. Actually, at full health, Weaver can survive it, but not like that he can't. Mint gets the kill with the spin. Bender comes in, and they're committing on this. Unfortunately, Magnetize does come out, so does get the Lich, so it's currently a 1-for-1. But Bender goes down.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Imaki gets killed, so it ends up being a 3-for-1. Our Dire squad had the positioning on that fight, but it
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
The team fight abilities for our Radiant squad are just too high right now.
Man, this is totally hard.
If he wanted, he could drop the Death Ward here. Omni Slash comes out and Mint just completely destroys Gary there. Double X is here, but if they wanted, they could probably have committed on him and gotten the kill. First one is going down here. Mint gets that one. Astral Imprisonment.
Got in Himmer! That's a 2-for.
Mint gets Lich, or Hair. Boy is not really in trouble here because he can get away, but... Ooh, and they get a triple kill on Mint. Damn, that went well. Considering the last time they had great positioning and they got slaughtered for it, this has got much better. Invisible Queen of Pain. Can first one kill QA before the rest of the team gets there? Nope, this is a horrible place to be. Oh, reveals herself, screams, but nothing much is happening right now. He actually did magnetize, so... Chain Frost coming out. Just as Juggernaut's Omni Slash ends, and... That's where it dropped. But it's not hitting anybody right now, because wasn't anybody to hit. Sanity's Eclipse comes out and kills the bear and the druid. 2-for-0 exchange in the mid. 909 health left on it. Oh, Lich gets bound. Bear actually gets sent to Astral Prison, so Omni Slash comes out. Double X is in some serious trouble. Oh, but he manages to time-lapse backwards. He's fine. Sanity's Eclipse takes down QA. Colossus gets Gary, but who got the Queen? Bender got the Queen. And there you see what I mean about how we have like 5 minutes of farming and then like 2 minutes of action. Giant angry radioactive bear. That's a terrifying thought.
Like it's just you and me.
This is true. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Mitt gets the kill on the first one, but they also take a couple of kill points. 30 minutes in, we might have a range rack, or a set rack call. Deathward is out. Aegis gets popped. Deathward's about to end just as Juggernaut comes back up. This is bad news. Juggernaut just goes right back to the tower. Nyx almost gets the hit, but takes the Siamese Eclipse right at the last second. They actually don't manage to stop it. Oh, wait, yeah, they do. The Jug illusion on the back line. Take out the range, or not the range, the mid melee racks for the Radiant. Mid getting hit. Getting a lot, actually. Oh, Omni Slash comes out. Astral Imprison is going to save the OD, but isn't going to save him long enough. Radiation Bear just kind of takes a giant bite out of boy. And now we're the root. Hashtag gets killed.
That's a twofer.
First one actually manages to let off the Sonic Wave, but it's not enough. It was more or less just not gonna happen. Oh, and a triple kill onto Colossus. They come after me. First Reaper Scythe of the game comes out. I am not dead. Typhon, I do die first, but we do also get a revenge kill onto Necrophos. Drum of Endurance. There's the first black hole of the game, and the second, and a Reaper Scythe comes down. Trex goes down to the Scythe. Spider comes in, skewers out. Not gonna get anybody, but he's trying to do something here. Now he's just trying to escape, and he's not going to. Typhon gets a double kill, but W tries, but nothing happens there. Skewer out, misses the Warlock, but not the... I come in, frostbite down the Golem, then I start running away. Oh wow, that actually, that Reaper kill actually did work. I do drop Freezing Field, but it doesn't last very long. We don't take a very good fight here. Global Silence does come out, but it's a little too late. 2-man RP into a skewer and an instant explosion from W on the Lifestealer. Typhon is in a bad place because he's not gonna make it out of here. Down comes the Warlock Golem. I drop Frostbite onto Kid Kansas and just walk in, and just drop Freezing Field to get the kill. I actually get that kill. Now I actually do panic a little bit here. I used one charge of my drum to run away from the creep so that I didn't die to that. I get Reaper Scythe, but it doesn't do any damage because I had basically full health. Spectre comes in with the Radiance Illusions for the Haunt. I actually do die to that. Malphus goes onto Spider, but it's not gonna hurt him any. Journey is getting just chunked down here. Double stun for the kill. Who force staffed him? Oh, Magnus. Hugsy comes in from behind. Ooh, a 4-man. I think it's a 4-man reverse polarity. Unfortunately, it's not quite enough to save Sven. W's just going to town, just starts chopping through people. Unfortunately, now he's really, really slow because of the combination of Spectral Dagger and Corrosive Skin. Every enemy on the map that gets affected by it gets hit with level 4 Arcane Curse. W pops Rage and just chops down their mid-tier 1. We're finally even on towers. Lazy M takes a huge amount of damage from an RP skewer, or skewer RP. Actually goes down. I drop Freezing Field, and we just go hard onto their Spectre. I should not have stayed behind, but yeah. See, the problem there was Magnus thought I was going to keep going, so he tried to force staff me, but I turned around to do something. Either way, Typhon is getting chopped to pieces by W. Hugsy comes in, throws out a Stormhammer onto Journey, who tries to turn around and tries to go Black Hole, but doesn't quite manage it. So it ends up being a 3-for-1. I say worth it in my book. Out comes the Haunt. In reality, onto me, along with Black Hole, so I eat a ton of damage. Spider and I go down instantly. We just get melted. Out comes W. There's the second second black hole. Luckily, we do manage to take out Journey, so Enigma's down, but he'd already used both his black holes. But with the Aegis, Hugsy gets back up. What is the cooldown on Infest at this point? Okay, it's 50 seconds. We do manage to get their courier. There wasn't anything on it, but they take out the illusions. Kid Kansas has to run. I mean, yeah, we lost 2 and the Aegis for their Enigma, but at the same time, we proved that it's a dangerous thing to fight. Reverse polarity onto Warlock. Actually gets the kill. They actually get the kill on Lazy M. Oh, that was brilliant. If you noticed, what happened was Journey actually dropped the black hole, but from across the map in mid lane, Trex dropped Global Silence, which cancels black hole. Open wounds onto Journey, who's just trying to run away from W. Turns and drops black hole onto one guy. They're committing everything to take down W, and it actually didn't work. He managed to infest, comes back out, and it's a double kill for Hugsy with all that damage. Kid Kansas trying to do something, but not much is going to happen. Daedalus on Sven. Lazy M calls GG, because they do manage to take out W, so a godlike streak goes down. Hugsy's going down as well. His unstoppable goes down. Global Silence comes out. Spider comes in with an RP, just instantly drops Kid Kansas. Spectre pops the haunt. Doesn't pull reality though, except to run away. W's okay from the Reaper's Scythe. Infests Hugsy with the Sven. Spider gets back up after the Aegis gets popped. They're just going on Spectre and just get chopped into pieces. Meanwhile, I'm on the back lines going after the... I don't know why I stopped doing anything right there. Right there. That was a great play. Instantly rampages by getting 5 kills with a double black hole. Ooh, the acid spray comes out and AP's taking a huge chunk of damage. Slim Shady. Oh, he could have gotten that, but he turned around to help out Galactic, going after Mume, also just probably to avoid the tower shots. He ends up dying to AP, but but Galactic gets the kill back onto Mume. Ooh, Slim Shady's moved up. Super attacks, takes a Janata to the back, and Slithering Crush. Super attacks taking a huge chunk of damage. They can get the kill here if they get this right. Oh, so close. Can they get the kill? Slim Shady's coming in. Is he gonna get the shuriken toss? Is he gonna get within range? Sunstrike comes in, doesn't hit, but oh! Super attacks turns and gets the kill onto Slim Shady. So they lose that one, but they not only lose the kill, but they also give one up. So that went really great for the OD. That juke into the trees was exactly what he needed. The Charge of Darkness is going. Ooh. Chronosphere gets used and Cinnamon gets killed. And then they just instantly move on to green. Dan's got the initiation, but nope, he's not gonna pursue this too much more. Slim Shady is getting charged up. Mume's coming in from the side. They don't know about this. AP comes in. They hit Slim Shady, dust him up. They're gonna get him, but Mume's gonna pay with his life. Oh, but green comes in as well. AP he manages to get out of there, but that Ghost Walk doesn't last very long for him right now. Or something hit it. Something stopped him from Ghost Walking. Did he attack something by accident? Kiona comes in, Fire blasts a green, and steals the illusion rune. Somebody dropped a bottle. Slim Shady standing around, waiting on an opportunity. Acid Spray comes out. Draws out AP, but Galactic's getting charged up. Can he survive this? Because Mume's coming in from the side. Sunstrike coming in. Oh, he gets just knocked out of the Sunstrike by Mume's charge. And Mume's going to die here again. But they get the kill onto Galactic. Dan comes in, puts on the Chronosphere, and just starts going to town. Gets the kill onto green. Cinnamon managed to get the Invoker behind this, though, and Kiono's under some serious threat. They get that kill, too. And that was a trap kill. Yeah, and Alchemist leading the net worth chart. That's not unheard of. Oh, that Stone Remnant comes in, and they managed to turn that gank around, even with the Sunstrike onto Galactic. He's still in his ultimate form, so they managed to get that kill because of his health regen and just the well-timed Earth Remnants from green. And they managed to also get Dan as well. But on the backside of this, Super Tax manages to take the top tier 1. First tower falls to the Dire. And they come in, Slithering Crush onto AP. Then they just crush him down, which means his regen is going to be insane. They get the leash, and Super Tax puts himself in the Astral Imprisonment, but that's not going to save him if they do this right. Oh, in comes the boulder. Green joins up, and oh, Dan turns it around with a great Chronosphere and a Sanity's Eclipse from the Outworld of Hour. Sunstrike is off the mark, but they still manage to turn that gank from a 1-0 into a 3-for-1. Cinnamon's just going in, going ham. Nope. Ooh, Dan comes in. Time walks in and time dilations. In comes the Stone Remnant. Stuns up Dan. Giona working on it, but oh, that Nether Strike almost knocked him into the Sunstrike. It did, but by the time that hit, Dust comes out, so Slim Shady cannot cloak right now. It won't do him any good. They get the time lock, and Slim Shady is not walking out of this one. Mume gets the kill with a negative earn charge. On the backside, Green goes down to Super Tax. The Radiant know about the regen. They now know about Roshan, but unfortunately Slim Shady's the only one here. He's the only one really in position. Green comes in. Sunstrike too late. Super Tax gets the Aegis, and oh, in comes R. The Magnetize is out, and oh, Dan only catches Slim Shady in the Chronosphere. But it doesn't matter. They can't get this. They're not going to get any kills out of that. They did manage to get AP on the back line. Another strike comes out onto Cinnamon. Cinnamon goes down. Kiono is still up, as is Mume. The tanks are still here. The tanks finally arrived. Kiono's not going to last for very long, though. Dan is visible, and oh, Slithering Crush just misses Dan. He's working on getting back to health, but he's not doing well right now. He's tracked up, amplified damage.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Mume just walks away and then eventually teleports out. Ooh, on the back line, though, Super Tax gets a double kill. That's Sanity's Eclipse. What the hell happened there?
Dire's top tower is under attack.
I honestly don't know what just happened. But that was well played by Super Tax. Gets a triple kill with Slim Shady coming in, trying to collect the bounty on the 30 health. On the 30 health OD, who still manages to get that kill. So that turns into a 4-for-0. And the greatest thing for the Dire squad, they kept the Aegis up on Super Tax. Mostly because Super Tax did something brilliantly to fight there.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
20-12 at 18 minutes. This has been a fun match so far, folks. I don't know if y'all can tell from the way I'm talking, but this has been great. I do love multicast. That's just a random thought.
I'll take that.
Uh-oh, Cinnamon's surrounded, but he's got a blink dagger. He managed to blink out. Does manage to... Oh, that isn't good. Dan doesn't have attack speed, though. He hasn't built much attack speed. Time lock did come out, though. Oh, they get the kill there. Oh, triple Slithering Crush from R, but manages to... That's just going to be used to run away at this point. Slim Shady running away. There was nothing they could have done there. R is already calling it. He thinks that his team is out. Normally I'd be against this, but 21-12, and with the... It's not so much the kill score, it's the execution. Because the Dire squad have just been just executing this stuff perfectly. They know I'd say that I'm not sure about the Radiant, but I know you can tell from the way the Dire are playing that they're probably a 5-man stack. Doesn't tell us right there, but
Yo, green dudes,
that's what I'm after. OD's already at level 15, Alchemist's at 14. We missed the kill onto Mume, but where was this? Oh, okay, this was over by the Radiant Secret Shop. They're trying to get R, but he's hiding in the trees pretty well, and the tower's taking free shots at him during this whole time. So Alacrity's up onto AP again. It's not a very strong Alacrity, mostly because he's only got 1 point in Wex. Doesn't give him much attack speed, but it gives him plenty of damage because of his high level of Exhort. Ooh, oh. Astral Imprisonment onto R, but he already had sprint up, so he's gonna get out of here. That one Slithering Crush might have saved him, but the Haste Rune onto OD. Oh, and the Blink out. Bloodlust up on soup attacks.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
So OD is gonna be hitting really quick, hitting like a bus. Actually, no, it's just attack speed.
Something bad is happening.
Track up on AP. R drops the amp damage as well. Both OD and... Yep, there you go. That's the power of the Shuriken toss. Oh, Slim Shady runs back into the Chronosphere. R is getting run down, about to get run down. Sanity's Eclipse, though, comes out. Slim Shady takes the... And now Green's the one marked. Slim Shady got marked up by the... Because if Charge of Darkness doesn't hit the target, because the target died, it transfers to the nearest enemy. The Aegis gets popped by the tower, but unfortunately on the back lines of this, AP's taken the tier 2. The Radiant are just hemorrhaging everywhere at this point. They tried, they really did. But the Dire squad, like I said, I'm not sure if it's a skill differential, because frankly, both sides have shown some good skill. It's just that the Dire have just executed everything pretty much to perfection. Ume comes in with another strike onto Galactic, who takes a Sunstrike but dies. Oh, but he also gets Mume before he goes down. I heard a multicast go off, but I didn't see it. Soup attacks might die here. Soup attacks does go down. 2 for 2 so far. Bounty Hunter died on the backlines as well. Cinnamon got the kill onto soup attacks. So Dan, AP, and Kiyono have got to run, because it ended up being a 2 for 2. But the problem is, the 2 that went down on the Dire side, one of them is their big damage dealer. Magnetize up. Dan goes down. But so does R on the Slarder. Oh, Cinnamon jumps forward with Slark, gets the kill on AP. Can he cloak up? Yeah, he doesn't have to. He's out of vision of Kiyono. Oh, the Magnetize. He refreshes the Green refreshes the Magnetize with that Earth Idol, and they get the kill. It ends up being a 4 for. Was that a 4 for 5? Galactic takes the Aegis, starts shaking up the Unstable Concoction. Fight's already breaking out. Kiyono's chasing R off. Deafening Blast comes through after the Chronosphere. Sanity's Eclipse comes in, doesn't kill anybody, but on the back of this, Super Attacks does take out Green. Unstable Concoction flies out, hits AP, doesn't do any damage, or doesn't do a lot of damage. Super Attacks gets pinned in, leashed by the Slark, and they get that kill too. So far it's a 1 for 2 in this fight. Actually 1 for 1, sorry. They're chasing, they're gonna make this into something. Kiyono gets caught out by Cinnamon, he's going for it. They get that kill, that was an easy one. Galactic's just coming in, he's like, I'm chopping everything in my path. Oh, the Tornado stops the TP out. The EMP comes out. Galactic could still fight this pretty well. Cinnamon comes in, now he could definitely fight this, but they're not communicating very well. They're just going back and forth. So that means Navi wins this. This is going on to a game 3, folks. As for that, folks, I have been D. So good night, and good gaming.